This is a quick demo of Dirty Spoon. So as you can see, it has a basic text box search, and you can pretty much search for anything. I'll try Subway. And as you can see that as it does its search, it comes up with anything that starts with Subway. You can click on any of the items. It'll give you its address as well as these dates. I'll first go over the address. So it might be of interest to people because it just links it directly to the Google Maps, so you can get the proper directions, and we can route it here. And so now you can find out how to get there, which might be of interest. But the other thing that's kind of neat is these inspection dates. This is hooking into the Vancouver Health Inspection website, and you can see here that in this particular case, the Subway is great. It's well maintained, temperature satisfactory, and coolers. All right, so you can also see here that we have another option, which is this little radar dish with a spoon. It tries to get the best location that it can, and then stops using the GPS almost immediately. And you can see that the first hit here is Joey's on Burrard, and Joey's on Burrard just so happens that I'm standing out in front of it. And what's happening here is that it makes a best guess as to where you are, and then pulls from the database in a kind of concentric circle what else might be around you. You see Subway's also listed. It's just past those reddish auburn lights, so you're very close to restaurants that are right next to you. So you can imagine this might be of interest to people, being tourists in Vancouver, or just finding out about places. So let's find out about this Joey's and Burrard. I haven't done this, so I'm hoping that the reviews are good. So unfortunately, it looks like they have a few warnings here, such as inadequate cooling and or refrigerated storage of potentially hazardous foods. You can click on the box and it drops down very detailed notes in a lot of cases. I'm assuming that the health authority people are actually filling this out by hand and have to get these reports in, and that's how they're paid. Not really sure. But you know what? What's nice to know, even though there are warnings here, is that all of these places are under strict control, and obviously are probably in a better health than most of our own kitchens. You can also go back. Sometimes it's interesting to see how close these reviews are to each other. 5th, 6th, 7th. For some reason, the reviews had to be repeated. It might be interesting to go back in the history to find out if there's repeat infractions or whether or not they were just coming up to follow up for some reason. I'm just going to go to another one here. I use this in the ads for on the App Store, but if you look up the Blue Water Cafe, it's pretty awesome in that every single review is pretty much the same. It's always in compliance, and even being in compliance, you can see that there's so many different comments that are left behind by the people reviewing. So this app is a little bit different in that while most people are looking for the trends or what's hip and all that kind of stuff, in this case it's just about food safety and health, and I think it'll help people just to even find places. If you click on the little heart button, you can email the app to friends or contact me or even review this app. And I left my Twitter account at the bottom in case you did want to leave a message. And that's about it. Thanks.